Social media advice don't kill me. The love of my life has left me and moved on. It no go better for all these motivational speakers and those we call themselves feminists. Advice with them give me don't ruin my relationship. You see this life, it no get balance at all. People sabi give advice wey no make sense at all. Forgetting that what works for Peter might not work for Paul. Make you listen to my tori. It all started with a simple request from my boyfriend Ben, who said, "Sweetie, I really don't like the way you smell. Why don't you use the fragrance I got you?" This came after he had gifted me a pack of perfume 2 weeks prior. I felt insulted. Was he implying that I have a bad odor? I became angry. What happened to loving me for who I am? So I started reciting other motivational quotes I had encountered on social media that supported my argument. I am enough as I am. I don't need to change for someone to love me. If they don't love me, someone else will. One man's poison is another man's food, so someone will love my smell. You are not irreplaceable. The argument escalated to the point where we ultimately ended the relationship. I reassured myself with the thought that, when one door closes, a better one will open. If he truly loves me, he will return and beg. My friends, I have been waiting for almost a year now, but the better door never opened. Ben has not returned to apologize. I have been in other relationships, but none have been like Ben. These other men only want physical intimacy and ignore my personal development. Ben was different. He encouraged my growth, cared for me, and always put my well-being first. So I made the decision to visit Ben and see if there was a way to regain his affection. On Sunday afternoon, when I knew he would be available, I went to his house. As I knocked on the door, a stunning and beautiful woman answered. She smelled like royalty and exuded a sophisticated and powerful aroma. Her presence was palpable and I felt an intense desire to hug her, but I refrained. Her fragrance was that lovely. Thus, I inquired about Ben, to which she informed me that her fiancé was unavailable but would return shortly. Are you looking for Ben? My fiancé is unavailable but will soon be back. Upon hearing the word fiancé, I realized I was finished. So I chose to depart. Before leaving, I asked her about the scent she was wearing. She told me it was a Creed Aventus-inspired oil fragrance that Ben had gotten for her from 100% Fragrance. The name triggered a memory, and I realized I had come across the perfume before. Upon arriving home, I retrieved the perfume that Ben had gifted me, the one that caused our disagreement. To my surprise, it was the same Creed Aventus-inspired oil fragrance from 100% Fragrance. Now, I am in tears, feeling regretful that I let foolish social media advice ruin my relationship with Ben. If only I had listened to him, if only I realized how irreplaceable he was. Please, I seek your guidance. How can I win Ben back? Motivational speakers and feminists should please avoid me. I seek only practical and reasonable advice. I am waiting for your advice on the comment section below.